Alright, I want to teach you about some of my favorite ways to use Equatio. It's perfectly synced with all your Google Docs, Sheets, presentations, and I know trouble I've always had is putting math equations in a slideshow, so this has been a really great help for me. I just click on the Equatio extension that I've added to Chrome, and I have a bunch of features down here. The first one I want to show you is how to link Equatio with your phone. So if you check out my iPhone, I just open up my camera and scan the QR code on the screen, and that's going to automatically link my phone to my computer, and I'm going to use it for this document right now. On my phone, I can do handwriting, I can take a picture, or I can record. So let's do some handwriting. I want to do a summation, and I just write it out like I normally would. I could even do this on my iPad, and then I think it's okay. So I'm going to save it as math. I like it, so I'm going to send it to my document. It's going to populate it automatically as an image for me. And what's really neat is I can now select this image at any time, and I can edit it in Equatio. I could also have just typed this in myself, or any other function I want on my computer, so I could have, let's say I want to make a quadratic. And then I just insert it into my document. It's easy to move around and keep in line with my text. If you're familiar with LaTeX, that's another way to input functions, and it even syncs with Desmos. So we can pull up that same function that we were just working with, but now we have a Desmos graph of it. So let's make this a function. Let's shift it up 15. We just insert that graph into our document, and we can resize it. So now we can have graphs that go with those functions that we were just typing before. Some other great features of the phone app. X squared plus 13 equals 27. I think it's recording my microphone, so let's try here. X squared plus 7 equals 13. And now I can just insert it from my voice. So there's different ways you can enter it in. And again, we also have that phone app that likes to keep running in the background. And another feature I really like is that I can just take a picture. So on my paper, I've already written out some math. I scan over it. So if I have some math already written on my paper, I can just go over and take a picture of it. And I'm going to save it as math. And then I can choose to send it to my document. And I can keep doing this to add more and more math, especially if you have a lot of handwritten math already. Sometimes it asks you to select it, just in case it didn't quite get the best picture. But you can save it as math, and as easy as that, you have it in your document. Another awesome feature is using Google Forms. We can see that the Equatio extension already shows up, and maybe I want to ask a question about a graph. I could insert this graph in as my question, and it's automatically going to make that image for us. Plays very well with Google. And then for our answer choices, again, we can use Equatio and any of those tools we want. X squared plus 10 equals y. It's going to make an image for us and add it as a question. And before we know it, we have an entire quiz made. Well, I hope some of these features can help you when you're using Equatio in your math class.